What's up guys, David here with True Dreams Fitness. Man, I get so many questions about what do I get at the grocery store? What do you eat? And this is just a simple grocery run I just did this morning. You know, my plan right now is based off a 2,800 calorie diet, meal plan. And so this is most of the food for the week. I almost get the same exact thing every time. You know, I change up a little bit here, a little bit there, but I just want to show you guys what I really get most of the time. What I do is I have an app. You know, you can use notes, you can use so many different things on your phones, whatever. But here's what makes it easy for me. So I use a notability app, and I put in my list, and I keep it there, and I can just create it, you know, grocery list for the week. But anyway, I want to show you guys what I have, and this is pretty much all the food for the week. We've got sugar-free syrup, and we use this a lot, whether we have some pancakes or waffles. You've seen my stuffed waffles, so awesome. We also use it in my overnight oats, including my overnight oats has cinnamon. So we always grab some cinnamon, make sure we have plenty of that to put into some of our recipes. We get the Lily's baking chips, no sugar added, just another good alternative. We'll put this also in several different recipes. I also put it mainly in my oatmeal chocolate chip with peanut butter, which is my favorite. If you guys haven't tried that recipe out, you gotta check the link below or check it up here, or wherever I'm gonna put it in this video. But that is my favorite recipe of all time. Guacamole. Funny story, I never have eaten guacamole or tried guacamole. I'll scare the green stuff. For almost all my life, until literally a few months ago. So of course, you know, instead of milk, we use almond milk, and usually I'll get the unsweetened almond milk. I'll get this brand right here, and if they're out of that, then I'll grab the Silk right here. So got that going on, and I put that, man, that goes in my, overnight oats, goes in my protein ice cream, goes in my shakes, my protein shakes when I do have one. I don't have those very often. So it goes in several different things that we have in our plan. Without chicken, so I get the large chicken breast, and then usually I'll cut them in half so they're not as thick, and then I'll put them in the air fryer or I'll bake them, something like that. Every once in a while, we'll add in some light country sausage, and just to put into like our toaster or just in our plan for a breakfast meal or something like that. For some reason, the place that we can go grocery shopping, this is like gold. They hardly ever have this in stock, and so my wife every single week, hey, make sure you get some white country sausage if they got it. I come home, they didn't have it, did they? Nope. Every single time. So today they did, so I got two. You're welcome. I get the 99%. Now again, my plan is 2,800, 2,860, I believe. And I could probably stand to have a little bit more fat, but I like to have my fat in different areas in my foods and plans. So I get 99% fat free. Next, we got some Hershey's Cocoa. You know, this is now, if you guys haven't seen the video, I'll put it right here, or right there, for my new chocolate peanut butter protein ice cream. Awesome. So I use that for this, or this for that. And then this is a new addition that's just started getting, this Jello sugar-free chocolate. This is what I would say the magic ingredient. I got some apples, so I use apples as a carb in one of my meals, so I try to have an apple a day. You know the whole saying, right? Apple a day. And then we got some old-fashioned oats. Obviously, old-fashioned oats is for several things that we do in my recipes. We got overnight oats. We got my oatmeal chocolate chip and peanut butter bites. So yeah, we have that. I usually get two different kinds of rice cakes. So I'll get the chocolate. It's kind of a little treat. It's a little bit different macros, not much. And then I'll get the apple, which I already had apple, so I don't go through a whole lot of these. I'll do a few of these today that goes to my plan. But this gives me something good that's got, this one's 60 calories, per serving, which is one rice cake. It's 12 grams of carbs, only 1 gram of fat, 1 gram of protein. So it's pretty much a good way to get a little bit of carbs in there with very little fat and protein to go along with some of your meals. I like to have some greens, so spinach is a must. I put spinach in a lot of my meals. So almost all my chicken meals, I usually do a handful of spinach. When I do my eggs in my pan to cook for my breakfast burritos, spinach. Got some, I get the same kind every time. This is my granola, banana nut. I just put a little bit, tablespoon or so, on the top of my overnight oats, and I only do it when I'm going to go eat the overnight oats the morning of. So I don't just put this in my overnight oats and put it in the refrigerator, because I don't want these to be soggy. The whole idea is to have a little crisp. So this is kind of a trick that I do. I keep it in the cupboard there, or pantry, and then I'll put a tablespoon or so on top of my overnight oats the morning of as I'm putting my food into my bag. So when I go eat my first meal, got a little crisp. So everybody must like strawberries. Man, every time I go get these Okios, love the Okios, and I usually get these because it's easy for me to make all my meal prep with. I have several recipes that require a 5.3 ounce, so that's what these are, cup of yogurt, and so I'll do my stuffed crust or stuffed waffle with this, overnight oats, of course, with this. And why is strawberry always the first to go out? Every time I go there, there's almost out of strawberry. So today we have mixed berry, but we got some delightful 45 calorie bread. So it's really good bread, nice and soft. And primarily I just use it for my morning toaster. If you've seen my recipe, or if you haven't, you can follow my videos or see one of my videos where I did a 9x9 pan where I make my eggs in a pan with spinach and peppers and all sriracha and all kinds of stuff, and then I'll use 2 slices of this, and I'll toast it each morning in my toaster, and then I'll put the egg deal in there with a little bit of guacamole. So I do the liquid egg whites. So we do plenty of these in a lot of recipes, but usually I'll grab a couple of them like that, and then every once in a while I'll do a little small one just to add a little extra flavor in there, some Southwestern style eggs, and then bananas. See, more fruit. I don't do a lot of bananas, so again, you see I grab 2. So sometimes I'll do a recipe where half of the banana goes in a recipe, the other half goes in another, or I may, instead of having an apple, I'll have a banana that day or something like that. And I don't get them too ripe because I want it to give me a few days to think about where I'm gonna place these in my meal plan. So I had to get fresh strawberries. Not bad, but I rather have the frozen organic, they last longer. So now I'm forced to cut these up and use them, right away within the next few days. Otherwise they get soggy and soft and moldy and all that crap that you get with fresh strawberries. Peanut butter now. I love peanut butter, so I'm always grabbing peanut butter. Now, there's different kinds of peanut butter, obviously. I don't know if you're the crunchy person or the creamy person or whatever. I personally like the creamy. The crunchy's cool too, but man, it just adds, I think it adds more fat. I'm sure you guys know, but if you compare the same exact one, creamy to crunchy, are the macros different for crunchy? I would think so with having the nuts in there. So maybe even more fat, I don't know. All right, and man, I think we got all through it. So man, I don't know if this helps you guys or not, but this is some of the foods that I get most of the time. This is pretty much a staple in my grocery list, grocery plan, food plan. So if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. We're trying to create all kinds of cool content for you guys. I know I get so many questions about, man, I just don't know what to eat. I don't know what to get at the grocery store. I don't know how to prepare this. So that's kind of the purpose of the channel. I enjoy fitness. I enjoy cooking. And so hopefully through all this, I can teach somebody something or help somebody with something when it comes to getting in better shape, better health, lose weight, whatever it may be. So anyway, guys, it's been great. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, we'll see you on the next one.